It's the middle of May, which means it's time for college graduations and family celebrations. But along with that shiny new diploma is often a mountain of crushing debt. Over the last 3 decades, the price of a 4-year college degree at a public university has on average jumped by more than 100%. It's about the same for private schools, too. If you think about it, when we finished college, our first big purchase was probably a home. The down payment and the monthly mortgage were scary, but some of today's kids are graduating with a debt that is equal to the price of that home. According to Forbes magazine, more than half of all students are graduating from public and private schools with some tuition debt. The average student owes close to $30,000, with plenty of those students owing a whole lot more. Grad school can take them into the hundreds. But there is hope. Tonight, news of a little-known program called Work College that can help kids graduate with zero tuition debt. NewsNation digital reporter Zaid Jilani joins me tonight with the details. Okay, Zaid, how does it work?
Yeah, so there are 9 sort of federally designated work colleges. And what's really unique about these colleges is that every single student works a job. So you work something like 15 hours a week. And at least at 2 of these colleges, Berea College and College of the Ozarks in Missouri, the first one being in Kentucky, you pay no tuition in return, right? The median debt for a student who graduated from Berea College in 2018 and 2019 was $305, right? $305 for their entire college education. That include room and board in terms of the debt. So these colleges, I think they're a great deal, but very few people know about them, and they largely serve the lower income students. And I think that they do provide a model, I think, that's worth looking at as we think about the student debt problem.
I think about the hours that I spent wasting time in college. You only have to do 15 hours of work per week in order to qualify for this. Why isn't it more like this? Just seems crazy to me that it exists and it's not exploding all over the country. Why is it?
Yeah, that's a good question, and it's a question that people who run these colleges get all the time. I think part of it is that they developed these programs over decades, right? They developed a culture where every student works, where they have a very lean staff. For instance, at College of the Ozarks, to tend to 1,000 acres for landscaping, they only have 4 full-time employees. About 60 students do that labor day in, day out. The other thing is they have to build an endowment over time, right? Berea College started their tuition-free program in 1892, and they built an endowment through investments that actually allows them to invest in those students in addition to the sort of revenues that the students can generate through work or the way that they can keep the facilities operating in a more lean manner. So it does take a bit of work and it does take a cultural shift. But I think largely it is a process that's replicable. We've seen at least, I think, 1 or 2 of these new colleges open up in the past few years. So it is possible to see more of these, I think, in the near future.
Okay, I only have 30 seconds left, but I have to ask you, I keep thinking, hey, wait a minute, is there a catch? Do you have to be a plumber, or are they really gross jobs? Like, what kind of jobs would you mentioned landscaping, but what other jobs would students be doing at these work colleges?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything from the hotels to the local fire department, on-campus fire department, to landscaping, as mentioned, to restaurants, to even the public relations office. Some of these colleges are mostly staffed by students. So it's all sorts of things. Yeah. And the other benefit of this model is that you have a long resume that you're bringing to employers before you even graduate college. So I think there are a lot of benefits to this model.
I think it's brilliant. Thank you so much, Zaid, for bringing this to our show. And by the way, I want to let our viewers know that they can read a whole lot more from you on this, and also stories like this that are on newsnationnow.com/solutions. So there you go. There's the address right on your screen, newsnationnow.com/solutions. You can read Zaid's piece and see the names of the colleges. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.